Yes, yes, y'all. Ciao, ragazzi. My name is Anthony. Thank you for joining me on Worldwide. I'm going to wait a bit for some people to come in because I'm so early. Game hasn't even finished. Game has not even finished, not even close. So I don't expect people to come in for at least 5 minutes, but I'm going to keep you occupied anyway for that last little bit of the match as we get this watch along / reaction going. Let me know if anyone's here. There's 4 people, 7 people. Mario Galliano's here. Forza D'Ambrosio. Forza your damn self, Mario. What did we tell each other when Conte came? You don't win the Scudetto by beating the big teams. You win the Scudetto by beating the minnows, by beating the people underneath you. Let's go. Just like Mo says, smash and grab from a kill. Ricky Buzz is in the house. Barella is the best, is in the house. Barella's got a temper. That's what we're going to talk about as well. Good sub to get him off, man. We needed him off. Needed him off to get some rest. He's suspended anyway in the next game, so no real risk there. Another 3 points. Apparently, Lautaro has just scored. I just quickly got off the couch, so I'm actually missing this part of the game. I'm actually going to get it up on my phone because my laptop's being a pain in the ass. Hey, 4-0. It is 4-0. Lautaro, make sure of the points. Give me 1 second. I'll just get that goal up on my phone. Been up for a while, so I've got a lot of energy today. A lot of energy. I know this is off topic, but Anthony is rescuing a dog in about 2 hours' time, and I'm so excited. So excited to be doing that. Lautaro with the 4th. You love to see that. You absolutely love to see that. Oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic stuff. You absolutely love to see it. That's just Inter in fine form. Absolutely fine form. Guys, everyone performed really, really well today, didn't they? Everybody performed really, really well. Beating the sides that you need to beat. Making sure. Oh, Hakan. How good's he been, Mario? It's becoming a joke how good this guy has been. We'll watch that goal again. Slipping in. Lautaro. He loves getting the goal, man. He loves getting the goal. Absolutely loves it. Just fix this microphone, and I'll stay with you guys for a little bit of the day, a little bit of the rest of the game. Let me know in the comments below who you thought was good. I know everyone was really, really good today. But against Salernitana, you really got to make sure that you get the points. You really do. That's the only thing. That's the only definitive thing is that you get the points. Mario Galliano saying that, well, these wins separate the champions from good teams. Being able to dominate these relegation sides is crucial. Especially Mario, since, Monday morning, Milan versus Napoli, it's not a chance that they drop points. It's a certainty. One of them or both of them needs to drop points. So, at the end of the day, we have just won the early game and we get to be in control. Pure control of the weekend. And that's what you want. You just want to be in control of everything. Thank you to the 11 people that are joining me on Worldwide. I know the game's not over. I'm sure you'll come through. Shout out to the Twitch crew. I see you. I see 2 people in there on the Twitch. Guys, go along. Subscribe to the Twitch. Follow the Twitch so we can start doing some more content on there. That's pretty much what we want to start doing. Anyway, in terms of the first half, I thought we were fantastic. You get that sort of early goal in 11 minutes time. And I wasn't phased. I was so happy to see Dumfries grab a goal and play well. What's Mario Galliano saying about that? Nah, he knows the go. He knows the go. We need Denzel to graduate into having these sort of performances against bigger sides in the Champions League to just help us a little more. Beating Salernitana is clockwork. It's clockwork. You have to do it. 4 different goal scorers. What a team. You said it, man. 4 different goal scorers. Guys, if you're new to the channel, let me know where you're from. Like and subscribe, all that fancy stuff. But as of right now, it's a peach. We are peaching it, boys. We are peaching the Serie A. And it's so good to see. You love to see this. You love to see us doing the business against sides that we didn't do the business against under Spalletti very often. But in the last 2-3 seasons, it's been nothing but busyness against these shit teams. And that's what we've done. Another 4-0 game. Let me just talk about our most recent results. 2-0, 2-0 Venezia, 2-0 Spezia, 3-0 Roma, 4-0 Cagliari, 4-0 Salernitana. All I hear is disrespect coming from some rival fans, man, and it's insecurities. Let them chat shit. Let them chat shit. I cannot wait to watch them this weekend, man. This is a good team. You have every right to flex as an Inter fan because this is a good team. It's a good team. Although I would like him to be reliable against every team and not throw shitters. Yeah, defense has been on point. Absolutely, man. Everyone's just doing their job. Everyone is doing their job. Oh, chance for Salernitana at the back post. No money. No money. Handanovic with another clean sheet. Man, we have not shipped a goal in Serie A in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. 5 games, we have not shipped a goal. That's crazy. Guys, if anybody didn't know, we broke a record this morning. We scored 100 goals in the last calendar year. 100 in the last year. That has not been done since 1950. We broke a 71-year record today. I bet that won't be reported on the front page of the Italian bullshit merda headlines. 100-year record broken with 4 different goal scorers. What a team. What a team. You don't need to buy a Cristiano Ronaldo to score 120 goals in 3 years if you've got a team that can do it. Bravo, ragazzi. There is 8 minutes to go in our fixture this week. Match day 18. Salernitana 0, Inter 4. Inter 4. And that's another clean sheet. And I'm glad all the people in the chat are getting hyped up. Glad we are not grinding out 1-0 wins. So switched on. Well said, Akil. Can anybody actually see the current Milan side with their injuries or Allegri's Juve scoring 2, 3, 4 goals a game? They're not going to do that. It's good to set this sort of example. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to duck out for 10 seconds, boys. And I am back. Barella pulled off a Mycon, got himself a longer holiday. Yep, man. I see that. I see that. Oh, it feels good. It feels good knowing that we can just relax the rest of the weekend. This is what champions do. When you behave like champions and you win like champions. It's great to see. I said this last week and I'll say it again. Regardless of whether we touch that tangible Scudetto trophy at the end of the season, what a ball. This is a great season so far under Simone Inzaghi. He took over one of the best coaches in Europe in Antonio Conte. We lost our best player. We lost Achraf Hakimi. Everybody paid us out. Denzel Dumfries has 1 less goal than Romelu Lukaku this season. Yeah. Our right back has 1 less goal than the 115 million euro signing that Chelsea paid us for. It's a team. My beautiful partner is watching these games week in, week out going, what a team. Like there's literally everybody's a star because everybody's doing their job brilliantly. And you know who else does their job brilliantly? Every single substitute that comes on. It's like clockwork. Antonio Conte is the king of clockwork. He left and we have somehow managed to carry all this positive technical energy. Transfer director Beppe Marotta to replace Conte with Simone Inzaghi and this system. This was the smartest employment of managerial transfers, the smartest in Europe. Hands down. I know it's only Salernitana, but guess what? It was only Spezia, Venezia, Roma, Napoli, and the rest. Fuck that. You can only beat what's in front of you. Today, Salernitana was in front of us. It's 4-0. It's 4-0. Objective facts that you cannot change. Comments now because my voice is tired. Alpa says our team is on top form and this is why we are getting those results. Facts. Mario says Inzaghi is doing what Benitez wishes he can do. Even more facts. Ricky Buzz, 15 players have scored. What? 15 players have scored for us this season. Ricky Buzz, do me a favor. Can you check if there are any sides in Europe that have 15 goal scorers this season? I would be very curious to see if they do. Maybe Bayern Munich or Paris Saint-Germain have. I don't know. You let me know. Denzel has more goals than Chiesa. Wow. Denzel Dumfries has more goals than Chiesa. Don't tell the Juventus fans that. Guys, there's 5 minutes left in the game. I'm going to stay on only for about another 20 minutes, 25, because I've got a lot to do today. A very, very good day for me. Saturday in Southwest Sydney. 20 minutes. And then if I'm not mistaken, I think Sharma's going live in about 20 as well. So if you guys need your Inter fix after Inter Worldwide, head over to the Uncle Sharma channel and let the smooth sailing voices of him take you through the stats, the more specifics, the numbers and that sort of stuff. I'm only good for the emotional side of things. Vidal has DiMarco running through the hole. Gagliardini getting minutes. How good was Alexis Sanchez today? I know he makes a lot of mistakes because that stupid Samba, Jogger Benito Flair style, he always wants to look pretty, but he's always going to keep going until the moment he's subbed off. And to be honest, he was good today. He was good today. Everybody was good today. More comments. Giulione forever. Giulione, welcome, bro. You look like you're new. Good chance. Gallia! 5! Roberto Gagliardini! 5-0! Number 5 gets the 5th goal. Il numero 5, Roberto Gagliardini. Salernitana 0, Inter 5. Shout out to Dr. Ed. My boy Ed in the Forza Inter Forums chat said 5-0. He said 5-0. Let's send him a message. I'm going to tag him. Ed, I hope you're watching my stream, D. My man. 5-0 Inter. This is beef gets peppered and seasoned level shit. This is barbecue level shit. That's how much we are cooking. How many teams in the world score 2 or 3 goals and then put 11 players behind the ball and say, that's enough now, we'll just win 2-0? I know a certain side in Italy that tries to do that after 1-0. Niente, none of that shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5-0. There is a mistake in the video of the title. It still says 3-0. Let me change that for you, gentlemen. Salernitana 0, Inter 5. Have not changed the title since we scored the 3rd goal. 5. I wish I could change them all at once, but I have to do it one platform at a time. Facebook 5, Twitter 5, Twitch 5. I actually hope they don't score again because this is exhausting. YouTube 5. Ben. Oh, I can't change the title of the video on Facebook. Oh, well. Don't worry about that. Oh, man, it feels good. It feels very good. How good does this feel? There is 2 minutes left in our early week fixture. It's 5-0. There are 13 people joining me here, which is very nice of all of you to join me in the awkward time it is in the world. For me, nothing feels better on this Saturday morning. Let's go to some more comments again. King Abdullah is here. Salem, my brother, thanks for joining as always. Costas, Elare. Gallia God, for sure. If Gagliardini scores on your team, it's time for a new owner. Yeah. Mario, my man, did you hear about the board meeting between the FIGC and the FIGC or whatever you say it, and the 18 owners of Serie A? 18 being you can't have 19 and 20 because Lotito of Lazio owns both Lazio and Salernitana. So basically a few days ago, they held a meeting and the 18 owners all agreed that, don't tell me it's going to be 6. Hit it, DiMarco. Yeah, so there was a really big meeting between the FIGC and the 18 owners, and they all agreed to allow, what's it called? Oh, Hakan almost scored a belter again. To allow Salernitana until the last game of the season to find a new owner. Now, this is typical Italian bullshit because everybody knows Lotito owns Salernitana and Lazio. It's illegal to own 2 clubs in the same league. Any other league, this guy would be out on his ass or Salernitana would be made to fold. Not in Italy. They have granted him permission to find an owner on the last day of the season. Finita, game's over, 5-0 to Inter. Very, very good. The thing is that everybody knows Salernitana is probably going to get relegated, right? So here you have the owner of Salernitana holding on to his team until the last day because when they get relegated and drop down, he can stay the owner. Salernitana will end up in Serie B. It's typical Serie A ass, Serie A shit. That's what it is. But if I was a Salernitana player, I'd be handing in my transfer request for January now. That's why they didn't want to play today. That's why they're not going to want to play for the rest of the season. It's over for them. It's over for them as a club. And it's sad because it's a beautiful city and beautiful fans. But at the end of the day, they're not good enough to play top flight Italian football. They're a Serie B or a Serie C side. Benjamin says, dominated, Hakan, man of the match. Let's segue into that. Who was your man of the match? Thanks to the 20 people that are joining me this morning. I'm sure we'll get more of a crowd as we go along, and then I'm sure more people will join in. Hakan is having a December to remember. I'd say he's having the best season of his career since Bayer Leverkusen, man. I would say he's having his best season since his big season in Germany. King Abdullah says 5 different goal scorers. Thank God we didn't depend on one player to score goals. Facts. Manchester City is the only team that is tied with us for 15 goal scorers. Mario says, remember who's going to score when we sell Icardi? Wow. Akil says, hey, 25 people. Let's get those numbers up, man. Let's get it pumped. I'll stay for 15 minutes and then you guys can segue into the Sharma channel. Oh, man, it's a good feeling. We can finally relax this weekend, says Akil. Watch other teams hustle and struggle for points. Facts. Facts. I cannot wait to watch all these guys flop. Dr. Ed is in the chat. Ed said it to me personally. He literally said word for word, well, our last few games were 2-0, 2-0, 3-0, 4-0. It only makes sense that this one ends 5-0. I've said it on this channel before and I'll say it again. If you ever want a proper Nostradamus-like prediction, you go to 2 people, Christian Rivas and Dr. Ed. Dr. Ed knows the results week in, week out. Damn doctors. They think they're so clever. I think they're the smartest people in the world with all their frames and their degrees up here. Love you, Ed. Anto says Hakan has shut up the haters. 100%. Credit to Lotito for not doing shady shit as an owner of 2 teams. Shadiest shit ever, man. Too shady. Too shady for me. Oh, man. I cannot wait to connect with some people today. I'm going to give my boy Bruno a nice ring after this, so he can tell me how he's feeling about it. 007 Jono says 5-0. Good job at Salerno tonight, says Alpa, 100%. Costas says Brozo. Eriksen, man of the match. Yeah, why not? Shout out to our brother Christian Eriksen. We love you. If you guys haven't read, this morning or yesterday, Inter has terminated the contract of Christian Eriksen. Nothing will make me sadder in football for the rest of my life than that horrible 45 minutes in that game for Denmark when he went to the floor. But he's an amazing human being, an amazing player, one of the best gifted players I've seen at Inter, even though he didn't get the right track work that he probably should have. But Christian Eriksen left Inter after 18 months with a Scudetto. He was so happy to win the title here. That's his biggest trophy of his life. And he won it with us. Christian Eriksen will always be uno di noi. He'll always be one of us. It's devastating that we'll never see him play for Inter again. It's devastating. But he will continue his career and he will continue to be a father and a good man to his missus. And that's all that counts at the end of the day, being a good family man. Sport comes second. So kudos to Christian Eriksen. We absolutely love you, my man. We love you, and I'll never forget what he's done for the club. I feel really dirty saying this, and I mean it with the best intentions. Please don't judge me for it, but it's just fact. Inter is probably going to coop 28 million euros from FIFA. We are probably going to get 28 million euros, which is almost how much we paid for him, because something in the contract. I don't know. I don't want to go into more than that. But anyway, I said it. It's out there. 35 people in the chat. What is good? Good to hear from all of you. Let's go to some comments. And I'm starting to get tired. I'm going to wrap it up in about 10-ish. 10-ish. Vittorio, what's going on, man? They were the worst side. Yes, I'm happy to talk about that. This Salernitana side, unfortunately, is probably the worst Serie A side. In my 20 years of following the sport, it's probably the worst side I've seen. Except for that season, Juventus got relegated and they ended up with, what, -9 points? You're not going to have a worse season than that. But eventually, this Salernitana side will be looked at as one of the worst to ever try and compete in Serie A, because they've got a really bad record, bad goal scored record, bad everything. I can't remember off the top of my head who's had the worst season I've ever seen in Serie A, but Salernitana is going to come damn close, to be honest. Damn close. Cesare is saying this is the best season ever. Not yet. Let's win something first. Thanks to the 37 people that are joining me. We're starting to grow a little bit here. Antor says, when's the last time we've gone into games with this confidence? I don't know. I've never been so stress-free. Me too. Emira says a 5-0 easy win. You got to love it. Manny, what's good, Manny? Sup, boys? 12 goals in 3 games? 12 goals in 3 games? Come on. Oi! Someone's here. Long time no see, my brother. Uncle Sharma in the mix. Wait, 1 sec. I forgot my headphones. Talk for a second. Let me plug myself in.
What's good, guys? What's good? Happy to be joining Anthony here on this beautiful, beautiful day. Who's in the house? Let me see who's on here. If I can recognize people from that come on my channel. Yeah, of course, we've got Manny Norm, we've got Mustafa, Benjamin, Bolival, Cesare, Andretta, Future Hendrix, Costas, Mario. Yeah, we got all the boys in the house here. We got all the boys. What's up, brother?
I'm good, brother. I'm good, brother. For a quick fight.
Can you hear me? 100.
Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. Thanks, Uncle Sharma, for joining us. Make sure when we wrap up here in about 5-6 minutes, you head over to his channel and enjoy the rest of your day. You've got the floor, my man. 5-0. Like, I know we're supposed to win these sort of games, but how refreshing is it to see them get better throughout the 90 minutes and go, let's just keep balling out. Like, let's experiment. Let's use these games as training games once we've got the dub.
Yeah, bro, it was so good. Like, you think after, even the 2-0 at halftime, you think these guys are going to take the foot off the gas pedal and just kind of chill, coast through the last. But no, these guys kept going. Like, these guys are ruthless, and I like it. It's just pedal to the metal until the end, and the beautiful football. And then now I think, I believe we've got the record for the most goals scored in Serie A in a calendar year, not just for Inter, like in the whole of Serie A now.
Yeah, first time since 1950 someone has clocked 100 goals in this short span of time. That's incredible, Zio.
That's incredible. That's incredible, man. And this
15 goal scorers this season. 15.
Yeah, wow, yeah. Just limonable, bro. Limonable. We're just eating, we're just drinking that limoncello, and it tastes so good.
That's it. And, in terms of our performance today, man, everyone was really, really good. Do you just want to talk a little bit about our players?
Yeah, man. There's one of those, like, it's been a few weeks now that you can't really find like a negative point. I mean, apart from the Real Madrid game, like, you can't even pick out someone that's like not performed. Barella today was, kind of frustrating a little bit, but you can't. Everyone was just on point. Like, Dumfries today, just a tank on that right hand side. The boy was just up and down. Who did you give your man on the match to? Because for me, I'm leaning towards Hakan again.
Me too, man. I'm going to go with Hakan as well, even though he didn't get on the score sheet today. Just like we've been waiting so long for a player, despite obviously the situation with Eriksen, to do what Costas is saying. How do you rate Hakan in the Brozo position? And Hakan said it himself, I think yesterday. He goes, it's very easy for me to adapt to a Mezzala role because I've got very classy players around me. Bro, every time this guy opens his mouth, it's a subtle dig at Milan, their squad, everything that has happened, bro. You can tell, man, he's a twitchy sort of guy.
he's like those rappers, they're always firing subliminals at each other, like, like Drake, J. Cole, Kanye, like all these guys. It's like him and Zlatan is going back and forth.
Yeah, I was thinking more like a 50 Cent versus Ja Rule sort of thing, like back in the day.
Get old school. But those guys are straightforward. Those guys are staying to their face.
That's it, man. Hakan haters from his ex-club. You said it, Miss Froggy. Welcome to the channel. Cesare's here. Milano Siamo. So, yeah, bro, it's nervy moments when Kolarov came on.
Oh, bro, this guy, what is this? Okay, no, that's the one negative. What is this guy doing? This guy was playing like he's playing, with me on the 5-a-side or something. Like, this guy's just chilling. He came on and he made like 3 mistakes straight away.
You said it well. He probably only has 5-a-side, 7-a-side minutes in training, and like he's just playing training ball. I like this question here, which is what we can touch on for the last few minutes. By the way, Anthony, which rival do you want to win, Napoli or AC? Man, usually I would say like whoever I feel is going to go on stronger, I'd like them to drop points. But right now, with the injuries and the current state of form, it could go either way. Like for me, Zio, a draw is the best result. I think I might prefer Napoli to get the dub over Milan, only because I just don't see Spalletti and this Napoli side challenging for the Scudetto after February. Whereas Milan, that they went to second last season. They've sort of upped their expectations in the last 3 years, whereas Napoli is more closer to a year zero sort of thing. Very happy to just make the top 4. What are you saying about that, Zio? Shout out to the 52 people that join us on Inter Worldwide.
Yeah, definitely, bro. I'd say the same. Napoli, if there is one winner, but yeah, I'll take the draw. I'll take the draw because both of them don't want to draw in this in this match. So I'll take the draw. But yeah, definitely in Napoli because obviously we wanna banter the Cugini, the cousins, a little bit about it, and yeah, Spalletti. I still have a soft spot for Spalletti, so I hope he can beat Pioli.
Absolutely. Alan says our last 5 Serie A matches are 16-0. Yeah, granted, you beat your Venezias and your Spezias, your Cagliaris and your Salernitanas, but that's exactly the manner that you win those games if you are, a title elect, a title contender. You don't grind out these 1-0 wins and walk off the pitch, take a photo at the end of the game like you got the job done. You get the job done to the point where you walk off the pitch, Zio, and almost like the elation has already worn off before the final whistle. You got the win by the 55th minute, and your brain is already focused on what we can do next. And that's what I really love about this team.
Yeah, and how many in the past, bro? Like how many games is we conceded at least like one stupid goal somewhere? Like, and now we've got that 16-0 scoreline. Like that means that we've not even gave people a sniff of a chance. Like even with Handanovic, there we know that he's not at his peak at the moment. But I don't even remember us conceding any great chances. I know Joe Lobby almost half scored in the first half. That would have been funny if Joe Lobby scored because we know the rule about inter ex players scoring against us. But this team is like really solid as well defensively now. Like we're obviously going to talk about how many goals we're scoring, but defensively we've been on point.
Even D'Ambrosio had another good game today. I know the threats from Salernitana don't really come thick, but everybody's just waiting for their chance. And bro, before you head off, how good was it to see Lord Gallia, il numero 5, get the 5th goal of the game, bro? When I saw it go in, I'm like, oh, Sharma's gonna have a field day with this one.
Nick Knox shouts out to him. He's the one of 5 Gagliardini fans in the world, and I think he said he even has a Gagliardini shirt. So
yeah, there he is. There, Nick Knox. Respect the Lord, guys.
And people were tweeting me, how I do this nutmeg of the week thing on Twitter. They thought, they were trying to give that wasn't a nutmeg, bro. You need to get the ball. You need to get the ball on the other side for it to count as a nutmeg. You can't give nutmeg just for the ball going through. And he didn't even mean to do that. But nicely taken goal. Nicely taken goal.
That's hilarious. Zio, you're booked in for 8:45 a.m. my time, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, right now to do your own thing.
Yeah, no, in 5 minutes. I moved it to 50.
Cool. Next game, bro, to finish off our calendar year is against Torino. We're back at home at the San Siro. Torino, obviously, a much better side under Juric this season. But to be honest, I'm expecting us to win that game, man. I would really like to see a 2-0, 3-1 sort of thing. Torino's going to be tougher than Salernitana and tougher than most of the other teams we've come up against recently. But how you think that game's going to go, man, to close out our calendar year?
Yeah, no, definitely need to finish it on a high, and I think we will finish on a high. And it probably will be the experiment for Liverpool because we're Barella less because he got his yellow card today to get his suspension. So we're going to be without Barella in that game. So that could be the time for Inzaghi to test out who's that right centre mid that he wants. And looks it's probably going to be Gagliardini by the looks of it, but you never know.
If Vidal's fit, we'll start him. But yeah, it was good to see him come on again today. It was good to see everybody come on today. I would have liked to see Sensi or Satriano get a few minutes, although unless one of them got subbed in the last 8 minutes, I didn't really watch the last 8 minutes. None of them got subbed in, did they? So. Nah, don't think so. Lautaro got his goal, which was nice just so he can keep his confidence up. And yeah, stat padding. But, if that's the worst thing that you could do, stat pad, fantastic. Like today was a day that Dzeko should have stat padded. He should have got his goal in the first half with the missed header. Like he really should. But that's a Dzeko miss for you, man. That's got Dzeko written all over it.
Yeah, Roma fans will be jumping all over that miss, I'm sure, if I want to go on Twitter, and they'll be reposting that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and we can post back all -3 of their chances that they get every single week because they couldn't create.
What do you make of the Roma-Atalanta? Let's not forget about Atalanta as well, bro.
Exactly, bro. Like I'm telling you now, this Atalanta really should be the team that we're worried about the most. I don't think they're going to be concerned about the Europa League. I don't think Gasparini wants anything to do with it, to be honest. He'd be looking at this side every week going, every match in the Serie A is a final. So it really would not surprise me if come back end of the season, it's us versus Atalanta for the title. This is the first time I'm sort of saying with my chest that we're really, really there for the title, man. Because you know how reserved and pessimistic I am, but I'm also not completely stupid. Okay, you can't be stupid. You can't be watching this side now and having doubts, man. Everybody knows what we're capable of. So Zio, let's go and get it, my man.
That's it, bro. Thank you for having me on.
Oh, anytime, my brother. Guys, there's 55 people right now. I want to see those numbers migrate over to the Uncle Sharma channel. Everybody enjoy your weekend. I am chilled as a cucumber, bro. Bring on the rest of these Serie A fixtures. Thank you, Zio.
Let's go. Forza Inter.
Forza Inter. Ciao, Zio Sharma. Guys, thank you so much. I'm going to hit the rest of these comments up in the video so you guys get to have your say. As soon as I hit that last comment, I'll jump out. You guys can go over to the Zio's channel, all right? Let's see. Where was I up to? Future Hendrix is here. Beautiful. Absolutely perfection. Thank you for your comment, my bro. Mustafa says, update the title 5-0. I just tried to update the title, but it didn't let me while it was live. So let me finish the live, and then I'll change the title so people who are clicking on the video get a more accurate depiction. Only thing that could make this week better is Napoli and Milan both lose. That can't happen. I wish. I absolutely wish. Speaking of training games, next match is a training game for Liverpool. No Barella. Less of that, Benjamin, bro. We are Inter. We will go up against Liverpool and give it our best shot, okay? Vittorio, he loves the cooking that Hakan's doing. Mustafa says Kolarov belongs in my Sunday league. I don't even think he should be playing there, and I don't even know where you play, bro. Simona Castellano, thanks for joining us from the Inter Club Las Vegas. Bro, it's good to know if I ever want to come to Satan City, the ninth circle of hell, Las Vegas. I went there once as a kid, so obviously I've never been. But if I was to ever come to Las Vegas, I'll be asking to link up with you, man, and the Inter Club in Vegas, that's for sure. Inzaghi forgot to use the WD-40 on Kolarov. Very good. Ahmed says, great performance from the collective again. Yep, the flow is back. The rest do not even bother to give extra time. Nah, not when you're winning by 5-0. What do you want us to score another 2 more in 5 minutes? Mustafa says, is Sunin clowning us, only offering 15 mil for January? Bro, there are barely any clubs in the world that have 5 million, let alone 15 million to spend in January. You know, if we can get rid of 1 or 2 players or even just one, we'll get a signing. Any club that can make a good signing in January is doing well at the moment. That current economy and climate out there is a bubble. It's not even real money. It's fake money circulating everywhere, man. This bubble is going to burst, Musti cuz. So Inter need to stay healthy, and that's what we're doing. 450 plus minutes in Serie A with no goals scored against. Wow, these stats are just beautiful. Let the dissing of Milan continue. Nick Snock says we need to build a league because the beginning of 2022 will be extremely hard. Yes, it will. We want Roma to draw. Of course we do. Good win. Let's keep going, says Interista. I think that's Sama on the Inter Worldwide account going, how good is Inter under Inzaghi ball? Fantastic. When D'Ambrosio plays, good things happen. Thanks to the 44 loyal Inter Worldwide fans who have tuned in here. I'm going to just make a prediction that the other 12 that have dipped out to watch Uncle Sharma. Fantastic. Jono, my brother Jono. Oh, man, I miss you so much. 2nd star this year. You've always been confident about it. Get that tattoo on the chest if we get it, man. That's for sure. I really hope Sensi can replace Barella. I wouldn't count on it. Inter shouldn't think about letting Sanchez go in January. I agree. Make sure you check out SerieAfantasy.com. Make sure you check it out. We are doing some good things there. Bruno thinks he can step to me with the Serie A Fantasy. If anybody here in the chat is playing Serie A Fantasy, you let me know. Let's take each other on. Let's make things interesting. My brother Adam Tenanini, the Roma fan, is here. Anthony, are you taking credit for the turn in form of Dumfries? I'm not taking credit, but you know me well, man. Anybody that wants to chat shit without actually watching football, anyone that wants to try and predict the future for their own personal narcissistic alter ego, I'm more than happy to tell them that they're wrong, and I'm more than happy to tell them that their knowledge of football doesn't extend as far as their ego does. So I hope that they're having a good morning, and I hope that they're ready to face their opponents this week. Costa says Napoli left Los Manolas. Who's left? I don't know. Barella and Hakan, 7 assists each. 14 assists from those 2. Get out of here. Harry Jones, I have no idea what you're saying, man. Thanks for the spam. Blackfoot 24, 103 goals in a calendar year. Fantastic. To be honest, how much money do we really need? We have a great squad. Well said from Gerald. Well said. Guys, it's been 35 minutes. There's 35 people still here. Thank you, everyone that joined Inter Worldwide this morning. What a day. What a time. It's awesome. It's amazing. Inter have beaten Salernitana 5-0. We are now +4 at the top of the championship. And we just need to keep doing our thing. Let's hope for some drop points between Milan and Napoli. Let's hope Juve drops some more points, although are they even relevant at the moment? Let's hope Jose Mourinho can do us a favor in terms of Roma. Take some points from Atalanta. Yusuf says, which player do you think will be signed in January? That all depends, man. If we're really serious about letting Sanchez go, I won't be happy, man, because I think we really do need him to get that 2nd star. Maybe keep him till the end of the season, get another Scudetto and let him go. For me personally, if we're going to get a forward, I want Scamacca or Raspadori or Belotti, but I don't think any of those three move in January. Maybe Nathan Nandez. You know, Gerald said it well. How much money do we need? How many players do we really need? Anyway, I'm going to go and adopt a dog and make this Saturday even better than it was before. My name is Anthony. This has been Inter Worldwide. Forza Inter, on to Torino. Thank you all for making this a lovely, lovely live stream. Ciao ragazzi.